Good morning from Southern California. What? No, I was kidding. Oh man, it's gonna be a hot day today. It says 100 degrees. Oh, room service. All right, so housekeeping came right when I did my intro, so I was like, oh, okay. So I'm downstairs in that little breakfast area. Breakfast ends at 9:30, so we missed it. But yeah, we're down here. Gonna head over back to Anaheim, pick up my car, waiting for my Uber now, and then yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. So hope you guys enjoy the ride. Let's get over to my car, figure that out, get my car out of there, and get it back to Burbank. So let's go. All right, waiting for my Uber now. That's a hit. So I like to be transparent. For one, sorry, morning voice. For one, I just want to be transparent with you guys. I never, ever want to ask for money, ever. And don't ever take that from me. I mean, if I ever mention prices or anything like that, it's not me trying to make you feel guilty or nothing like that, or, you know, poor me, nothing. I just want to be transparent. So, okay, the Uber is $80. So it's not too bad. I thought it'd be around 60 to 80 bucks, give or take, plus tip and everything, but, you know. So hopefully they're a friendly person. Majority of the time they are, but yeah, he's gonna be here any minute, so we're gonna get on the road, and then I'll probably eat breakfast there because there's a little breakfast place right across the street. I think I remember it was like a cupcake place or something like that. So, but yeah, all right, let's get in the Uber and get to Anaheim. Today's vehicle is a gray Prius. Oh, there he is right there. Here he comes. Eldon? Yeah, here we are. Wow. That's very far. Alright. Where's my car? You can park anywhere. It's fine right here. Alright, so thank goodness they didn't start. But sometimes you hear those horror stories of shops just starting to work without your consent. So luckily there's no hold on, is that a scratch? I just got out here and I just saw something. Okay, that's coming off. Oh my gosh. And I was like, what the heck? Anyways, hood's popped too. I gotta close that. But yeah, I hear those stories about they start the work without your consent, and I did not want to run into that today. So luckily they didn't do that. But they give me an invoice of the basically for diagnostic. I can never say it. For the diagnostic, and they wouldn't print out a paper of how much it would cost to do the alternator. I asked them to print that out just so I'm curious to see how much they charge and whatnot for the alternator, and they said it's almost $600 just for the part for the alternator, which is kind of weird because I've been told differently, like maybe $300 for the part, but that's through them, I guess. I don't know. And then they said it would be just over around $1,100 just for the labor to do it. So yeah, basically after taxes and everything, it's gonna be about $1,800 for the work. So yeah, passing up on that. We're gonna tell this to my buddy's friend shop in Burbank, and then go from there. Also, I want to point out something that my Uber driver. Oh, that's right. Me and my Uber driver were talking. He has a 2020 Prius with almost 200,000 miles, and he has the exact same alternator. All he's done to the car was literally oil changes, and he Ubers in it all the time. So I don't know, man. I just gotta I don't know, I can't really call it a lemon because it really hasn't really done anything. This is my first kind of error with it, but hopefully it doesn't just open up a can of worms, you know. But so far this car has been, you know, amazing. So like I said, first any kind of problem with this at all, so we'll see. But yeah, just got off the phone with AAA, and it's gonna be an hour, maybe a little more till the tow truck driver gets here. I should have set it up while I was on my way here, but I didn't think it would take an hour to get here. I don't know. I'm not used to doing AAA tow truck services, but live and learn right now. And I found out it's not in Burbank, the shop I'm taking it to. It's actually Los Angeles, which is like, I guess, right next to Burbank. I mean, it is, but I mean, like, the shop's right next to Burbank. So, but the address is in Los Angeles. So, we're going to check them out. Should be cool. Should be alright. But I think I'm going to go across the street and get a burger, because this is open and the place next door is not. That looks pretty cool. Patty's Cakes? Looks very interesting, but it looks like a little, like an ice cream shop almost, but I'm definitely down for a burger. And this way is like little hole-in-the-wall burger places. Those are like the best. Definitely the best. Better than any kind of Jack. There's a Jack in the Box next door too, by the way. And I'm not going Jack in the Box. I'm rather get a mom and pop burger. Well, regardless, I want to do something today. Once I get this car dropped off, I think I definitely want to go into some place inside. I was looking at a couple places or some museums. The Disney Museum would be kind of cool, and then also a car museum in LA would be really cool. So maybe do that. We'll see. A couple options. It's supposed to be 100+ degrees today in LA, so I do not want to be in the sun. Let's try this place out. See how the food is here. You guys, they have breakfast, coffee. I order French toast. Yeah, they have a pretty good menu here. And they serve breakfast till 1. Heck yeah. Alright, just got an update from AAA. They're not going to be here till 5 now. So even if I did schedule it while I was Ubering out here, I still would have been waiting. So yeah, that's my day so far. Hopefully the shop will wait around. Oh my god. Heaven! I love French toast. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna make a phone call after this, because I'm gonna call the shop and see if they'll hang out, because this is gonna be a long day. Oh man, so I might be stuck here basically until my car gets towed. So, because they could literally hit me up at any time to tell me, hey, a tow truck driver's right on the street. So the only downside of having AAA roadside service, or just roadside service in general. So boy. Alright, so yeah, that was delicious. That was good. Not bad for $11. Yeah, right here. I don't really know if anybody's gonna be here. Come by here. I don't recommend going to the shop across the street, but if you happen to come by, I guess it's a little hole-in-the-wall place, but pretty good. Okay, I just saw this right next door. It's a AAA tow truck. I'm gonna go talk to him and see if maybe he can take me to LA. Huh. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't even know that. Oh, George's. Okay, it's called George's over here. Right next to Patty's Cakes. So anyways, we're gonna go over here and talk to this guy. Looks like he just unloaded the car, so maybe, hopefully he doesn't have another call. He probably does, my luck right now. Because otherwise I gotta wait like 3 hours until my tow truck driver gets here, so. Oh, and by the way, yeah, so I know I said $500 at the shop I'm taking it to. It could be $500, maybe for the labor. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, with like parts and stuff. And more than likely it'll be over $500, but not anything near what they were charging me over here. So, not no $2,000, $1,800, probably anything closer to $1,000. At least I'm saving something. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna get over there before before this guy leaves. Yeah, see, it says AAA. Let's see. Nope. Unfortunately, he has another call, and this isn't even his area. So, thought I'd give it a shot, but oh well. It's one of those days, man. I might have to just pay for it. No, I'm not gonna, heck no, I'm not paying for it though. That's, might as well leave it here at that point. So, just gotta be patient. Alright, just sitting here, hanging out. No luck with tows. But I did just get a notification from AAA saying they switched to another company, another tow truck company, and now I have a tow truck coming 206. 206, it's 1:34 right now, so I gotta wait about a half an hour. Hopefully they come through and not switch up on me, because the first one said 1:15, and then they I guess canceled it and said the next tow truck company I took it was available for 5 o'clock. And then now they switched it to another company. So at least they're working on trying to get me towed, but still, it's just, you know, if I would have known, that's the thing, if I would have known that they were going to charge me $1,800 to replace the alternator, I wouldn't even towed it here. I would have kept looking around and trying to find other places and just get a, you know, general idea of how much it would cost. But the thing is with businesses, of course, they want to get your car in. They're not going to tell you a price until you bring in the car. Then once they have your car in the shop, then they go, oh, by the way, now it's this much. So that way you go, oh, well, now it's already here. It makes it easier for them to basically persuade the customer to just to go ahead and agree, just pay it, it's already here, deal with it, and they get their money and, you know, sail you off in the sunset. So, no, don't fall for that. I know it's a little more stressful. I mean, it can be, depending on how you go about it and stuff, but yeah, I'm just glad I have found somebody that will do it for a lot cheaper and I can get it done. Because my only other option was literally, my friend was gonna have his buddy, because the shop I work at, sorry, this is like a tangent here, I'm running a little rambling here, but the shop that I work at up in Concord, he looks up cars all over California, and sometimes he'll find good deals down here for really cheap. So he has a guy down here that'll tow a car from here up to the Bay Area for $350. That was my other option, is just have the car towed back to the Bay Area, and then I'll just take a plane back for like a couple $100, get on Southwest or something, and then that would be a lot cheaper. And then we have a shop, we'll just do it there. But the guy that was going to tow it says he has a shop here in LA, says he could do it for like, you know, $500. So I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking, he said $500, I'm thinking the labor will be $500, give or take. Not going off of the parts, but they did order the part, so that's the thing that's confusing. He did say he ordered a part, and then he still quoted us $500. Told my friend and to tell me $500. So I don't know, but we're gonna get there eventually, and we'll figure out a total amount. But I'm glad I got a rough estimate, you know, a ballpark of what I would be paying. So as opposed to here, which is a big corporate business, you know, they're not gonna tell you over the phone. Because when I called them, they said, well, I can't tell you until we bring it in and know the extensive amount of work that needs to be done. And I told them, I said, I already looked it up on all data. It's 3 to 4 hours of work. So, yeah, and they're like, no, well, we're going to look at it ourselves. And plus, we want to diagnose it. And that was the other thing, too. They talked me into diagnosing it, even though AAA had already diagnosed it. So, but anyways, I already paid them. I'm just sitting here waiting for the tow truck. Yeah, patiently. So, I don't know what we're going to get into today. We might get into a museum. This may be a longer video, give or take. It's going to be a movie. I'm taking that from Jennifer. When it's an hour long or longer, video, it's basically a movie. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining us with me and just sitting out here in lovely Southern California. Luckily, it's not too bad in the shade. It's not too bad, but anyways, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's been a journey for sure. All right, just got off the phone with the tow truck guy. Said he'll be here on 2:10. So that means, yeah, 2:10. So I went ahead and looked it up, the address in Los Angeles. It's gonna be an hour drive from here to Los Angeles, or to the location. So I'll be there around like 3:15, 3:30. So yeah, those basically most of my days going towards this, but it's okay. We're getting this done. I'd rather get this done anyways than, you know, go out and do stuff, whatever. It's just, yeah, interesting to vlog all this, and you know, I'm sure you guys can relate to this kind of scenario too. Not with a newer car like this, but just in general. You know, go on vacation and don't expect it, and it's, you know, I've driven my car at least a couple dozen times down here to LA. And I have to say, this is the second time I've had an issue driving down here with a car. So I've rented a few cars, maybe like 4 or 5 times, but for the most part, I've driven. Shoot, I had an '89 Corolla. I've driven down here at least a dozen times with 200,000+ miles on it, and I feel like that one was more reliable than this. I mean, they definitely don't build them like they used to. So hopefully, like I said, this is all that's wrong with it, and for the far future, man, because this, I can't have this. A newer car with this many problems, absolutely not. Yes, he's here. Thank goodness. All right, here we go. Gonna get her, Free Willy, him. I know Free Willy's a boy, but we're gonna get Free Willy onto the tow truck down in LA. Here we go. I'll have to admit, it is kind of sad seeing it on tow truck. It is pretty sad. Never thought I would have this car on a tow truck. I do love my cars. Here we go. All right. Here it is. All right, sounds good so far. Staff is super awesome. I got the car over here. I got my Uber already here. We're gonna go down to a tar pit in the middle of Los Angeles. So here we go. This will be fun. That's cool. We're here. Oh, it definitely smells like tar. Holy moly. All right, let's check this out. La Brea Tar Pits Museum. All right, yeah, I was told about this place. Looks pretty cool. That's an interesting house right across the street. Anyways, yeah, let's go check this out. This closes at 5. There's another museum I want to go to after this. It's fairly close, and I'll, yeah, hopefully we can make that one, but we'll see how it goes. But this is what we came for. It's a fully active tar, like in the middle of a tar pit in the middle of Los Angeles. This is crazy. Yeah, there's this it's oil. Wow. Very interesting. So we got about an hour until this museum closes at 5, and then the other museum closes at 6. So we're just gonna be doing some museum hopping. It's a nice day downtown LA. Not too bad. Man, it's crazy. It smells like I should be at a I don't know, like a mechanic shop or something. It smells like oil. This is very interesting. Okay, so imagining Ice Age in LA. Wow. This is pretty cool. Wow. So it's like boiling. Ah. Crazy. There's no fish living in this water, by the way. There's straight oil coming up from the ground right here. So they actively, I guess, dig in it. Sometimes there's fossil fuels inside here. They find bones, from what I was told. And right here in the middle of Los Angeles, it straight up smells like oil. It's crazy. So this is like a reenactment of what happened back in the day when elephants and stuff like that fell into the tar pit. They still find bones. We're gonna go inside the museum. This is pretty much some of the stuff they found inside of this active swamp. this tar swamp here. Tar pit, sorry. Tar pit. Alright, not bad. $9 for the museum. We're gonna start to the left. Got my wristband. Let's do this. Pretty interesting what comes up, you know, when you just kind of look up things to do. Alright, so there's a whole outside garden area, looks like. Yeah, we'll get out there eventually, but I just want to check out some of the things here. Harlan's Ground Sloth. Huh, interesting. Open up Snapchat. You can follow it, huh? There's a little QR code if you want to check that out. And then this is a bone from it. Name Harlan's Ground Sloth. Okay. This is fascinating, man. Look how big that is. Holy moly. This is crazy, man. So this is stuff I believe they found out here in this tar pit. What is this? American mastodon. 2 million to 10,000 years ago. Goodness. Look at these tusks. Looks like an elephant. Like a mammoth. What is this? What is it like to be trapped in a tar pit? Oh, okay, so you gotta pull yourself from... Oh my gosh. That is hard. Check this out. Wow, that is a thick tar. Oh my gosh. Please don't sit on these. Okay, I will not sit. Oh, glass. Okay. That was getting up. But that is, might have to wash my hands now after that. A lot of hands have touched this. Damn. Okay, wow. That's pretty crazy. Hunting a mastodon. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's the tar pits over here. No, it's a river. Storing. Hunting and storing. Okay. I'm not sure. Can you find the 3 piles of meat submerged in the pond? No. Oh, I see. There's one there, one over there, and then I can't find the third one. Oh, they're working on the third one. These little guys right here. Now, I'm somewhat new to vlogging museums, so this is all new to me. I'm not sure how to vlog this. I'm just kind of going about it and seeing, you know, if there's anything fascinating. What is this? An extinct camel. Okay. Looks like a camel to me. I don't know. Huh. That's amazing how real this looks. What is this? A pygmy mammoth. This looks like an everyday elephant to me, but it's a small man. Basically, that's what elephants are. Is pygmy mammoth. Huh. These were found. Lived on the islands of Santa Rosa, San Miguel. Wow. Not even like on the continent. It was on an island. That's pretty cool. What if it just blinked at me? That'd be creepy. Shasta ground sloth? Another ground sloth. This thing's huge, man. Wow. That's my hand. Imagine if this thing ran up on you. It's like a bear. There's a full-size mammoth. My goodness. Oh, that is huge. Wow. That's insane. Look at my hand, the size of its leg. That thing's huge, man. Huh. Okay, so this big boy here is a Colombian mammoth. 1.6 to 10,000 years ago. So they don't really know. That's a big window. These were found in Mexico area. Okay. Columbian mammoth stood 13 to 14 feet tall at the shoulders. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna check this one out. This is a skeleton of a mammoth. Boy, you let those things grow out, didn't you? Can't really grind them down, I guess. This is all legit, guys. This is all real bones, real mammoth tusks here. That is crazy. That is insanely long, dude. Huge. Okay, so this is a skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to read all this. I kind of want to share this too in the video, so if you guys want to stop and pause this and read it. Pretty interesting. 17,000 pounds. That's like 5 cars. That is insane. I mean, you can kind of tell that these were found in tar pits because they're got a lot of like black on them from tar, or yeah, a lot of tar on them. Interesting. Oh, here we go. An interactive game. Let's try this. Put that there. Oh, it's a timer. There. This one's gonna go there. There. Oh my gosh. This is not. No? No? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Stay. Ah. Oh, no. This one goes here. Oh, this one goes there. They get it? Oh, is it going? Is it in? It's in, right? Ah, got it. Haha. What is it? Asian elephant. Oh my god. Never mind. That was scary. So here's like a full-on picture of all the crazy looking animals that used to be alive. Some of them are still around today, and some of them are, of course, extinct. There's this giant sloths, or giant, what do they call them again? I forgot the name. And you got bears. And you got, tigers, or lions, of course. And then, bulls, or I don't know the name of it. Saber-toothed tigers. Eating a zebra, half tiger. There's a bunch of interesting animals. I got the mammoths back there, and I got some crazy camels. Been around forever. There's another giant. I just saw them, man. I don't know what the heck are they, but yeah, giant animals. Oh, skeletons of dire wolves. These were found in the tar pit. Man, this is crazy. Now, I'm not sure exactly. I mean, it seems like a lot of animals in this tar pit. Maybe over the years, more and more animals just fell in this tar pits out here, but it's pretty crazy, man. Okay, so I turned around. There's a whole freaking wall of dire wolves skeleton skulls. There's no way they found all of these in that tar pit. It reminds me of that wall of sea lions' heads, skulls at the California Academy of Science. That's crazy. Okay, thank goodness I came across this. This is very interesting. So 404 dire wolf skulls represented on this wall. It's only a portion of the 1,600 wolves that were found in this tar pit. So it was believed that the dire wolves came and tried to feed on the trapped animals that were stuck in the tar pits, and they themselves got stuck in the tar pit, and over time they just kept falling in. That's crazy. Yeah, pretty interesting. Here's a picture of the La Brea Tar Pits before the city was built around it. So here's the pit where we just walked in on from, and then we're basically in this area here inside the museum. So this whole area was pretty active. This is the most active area, obviously. That's insane, man. That's crazy. And here's some pretty cool information right below the picture. Pretty cool, man. So since 1940s, this has become a really big experimental landmark with this active tar pit. It's crazy. Okay, so, saber-toothed cat is this one, and then the lion is the one behind it. Your everyday lion that's alive today. That's crazy. I thought the saber-toothed tiger was bigger than a lion, but can you imagine if this thing was alive today? That is gnarly looking. And on this side, you have your American lion, which is a lot bigger than saber-tooth. Obviously, its canines are not as big as well, but man, that's crazy. Can you imagine if these two got in a fight? I wonder which one would win. It's pretty interesting. They have an active lab here. Paleontology. I cannot say that word. Paleontology laboratory. Anyways, just really ruined that word. So apparently there was a famous mountain lion in LA. I'm not sure when, but yeah. Never heard of it. P22. LA's most famous mountain lion. Oh, he lived in Griffith Park. Okay. Interesting. And I don't know what this is. Looks like a mouth of a mammoth. Not sure what that is, but that looks crazy big. But yeah, this is active today. I guess they're still pulling out stuff from this tar pit out in the park here. Okay, so this is an extinct western horse. I think this may have been the one that looks like a zebra in that picture I saw earlier. Horses evolved in Northern America about 50 million years ago. Damn, been around for a long time. It's pretty fascinating. And then, let me guess, on this side it might be, what is it? What is this? It's got some canines, that's for sure. Short-faced bear. Huh. The extinct short-faced bear had a massive skull, short snout, and long legs. Fossils found in Brea Tar Pits show that they had cavities which could indicate starch. So they found this in the tar pit as well. Huh. Man, everything in here. I think they found in the tar. This is a deep tar pit. Apparently, they found a lot of stuff in here. What is this? Where is the rest of this mammoth? These tusks come from the most complete Colombian mammoth skeleton ever found at La Brea Tar Pits. You might see researchers cleaning and analyzing the rest of the bones nearby in the fossil lab. Oh, really? So this is a part of that mammoth mouth that I saw in the lab. That's insane. It's probably the huge mammoth. I mean, mammoths are huge, but compared to what we used to have on here on Earth was dinosaurs, which are even huger. I don't know how something that big lived here, but it believe it or not, it did. This looks like a saber-tooth taking down one of these bears. Short-faced bear. I don't know. I see all this, I think of Ice Age. The saber-tooth, you know? Yeah, it's funny. Pretty nice. Pretty cool, man. Wow. What is this? What is this? Hold on. I'm gonna come around here. Wow, that is huge. Is this a short-faced bear? Giant Ice Age bear. Wow. That is insane, bear-like. Alright, both plants and animals. Yeah, well, that's most of the bears nowadays. That is crazy. What is this? Oh, please touch. Is this? Oh, that's metal. I thought I was like, wow. Is it a Wolverine head? Was he had a metal skull? That is huge. My goodness. Can you imagine going through the forest and just run up on this thing? No, thank you. Or going through the mountains and come face to face with this? Yeah. No, I'm good. I'll stand. Good thing you're extinct, buddy. What is this, anyways? An American scimitar toothed cat. So it's kind of like a saber tooth, but it's a different kitty. I'm gonna have to pause this later and read this information. I'm trying to hurry up and get through this because I want to get to the other museum. But yeah, this is really cool, man. Did not know this even existed. Pretty interesting. Well, they do have a 3D theater, Titans of the Ice Age, but it's looks like it's not active right now. That's crazy. So this is like a simulation of what they'd find in the tar. Just a bunch of bones, and they gotta kind of piece them together. Look at this. Big old pieces of tar. Block of bones from Pit 81. This block of asphalt containing fossil bones was removed from one of the smallest pits in 1914 and transported 7 miles to the Museum of Natural History in an exposition park. Wow. A slice through the block as it might appear if the asphalt matrix were clear. Wow. So if they were to slice through the block of tar, that's essentially what it would look like. That's a lot of... Oh! It's a lot of animals.
The time is now 4:50 p.m. and the Brea Tar Pits Museum and gift shop will be closing in just 10 short minutes.
Okay, so it closes in about 10 minutes. I just want to get out here to the garden. This is the last part inside the museum. But we can walk around the museum. But I do want to get over to the other museum that's been on my list for a long time. But this is pretty cool. It's a little garden out here. Reminds me of like Gilroy Gardens, little garden sanctuary area. Just missing the monorail going through here. But I know this is pretty cool. I don't think this is an active tar area in the... Yeah, no, this is not. Definitely not tar. This looks like it used to have like a waterfall going through here at one point. But not active right now. But yeah, the museum itself is kind of small from what I'm seeing. But you can walk around the whole museum. There's lots of cool places to see around the museum. So definitely recommend doing that. I mean, if I had more time, I would definitely do that. But again, I was just like, man, there's this other museum I want to get to. Since I'm down here, I might as well go check it out. And then I got to Uber back to the hotel. And I should have picked a hotel down here somewhere, but you know, the whole idea was to check out this morning, go to Six Flags, and then go home. But yeah, extended vacation. Oh boy, yeah. Well, luckily, like some of these things aren't that much. And the next museum I'm going to is like $20, so it's totally worth it. Something just moved in this bush. Maybe it was like a animal that got in here. Oh, you can walk upstairs too. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool garden area though. Just come out here and relax. All right, let's gonna move on. They're probably looking at me like, okay, this dude's like taking his sweet time getting out of here. Okay, honestly, I think the coolest part of this whole exhibit is like, you know, obviously seeing the bones and stuff like that. But I never knew how thick tar was. I knew it's thick, but man, this definitely gives you a really good idea of what tar feels like when you're stuck in it. Man, it's literally like a giant roach trap. Like a rat trap, you know, and you get stuck on the sticky stuff. I just saw this. What is this? Oh, what? That is cool. Wow. Huh. I missed this earlier. It's kind of cool. Alright. Probably should put my glasses on first, but heck it. So, funny story is I just realized, yeah, my battery is at 50% for my phone. I do my videos for my phone, as a lot of you guys know. My battery pack I have to charge my phone, I somehow shorted it the other night. I was sitting, I was at the hotel, went to go plug it in, and next thing you know, it started smoking on me, and I'm like, what the heck? And it started sizzling, and I'm like, oh, great. And so pulled it out, of course, because I didn't want to blow up on my face. That'd been horrible. And then, so now I don't have a battery back. So I'm pretty much got 50% charge. So I'm gonna do this really quick, and then head out to the next location. So all right, well, that's fun here. Like I said, by the way, the people at the hold on one second. You can walk up here. Did not know that. Okay, there's a little walkway up here. It's pretty cool. Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention, not about this place, but the car situation. I forgot to talk about it. So I took it to the shop. The guy was super cool about it. He was like, "Where did you hear about us?" And I said, "Well, my friend, that knows your friend, basically a friend of a friend, recommended me to you guys." He goes, "Oh, that's right. You're Eldon with the Camry." I'm like, "Yeah." So, anyways, we talked and stuff, and he's like, "Oh man, yeah." I told him the price of this other shop. I said, "Yeah, this other shop wanted to charge me like $1,800, $2,000 to replace a alternator." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, dude." He's like, dude, the part alone probably is like $200 to $300. And he said, "What'd they tell you how much it costs?" I said, "Oh, $500 and something." And he goes, "Oh, that's probably through the dealer, but we could probably go through it. We can get you the dealer part, but through somewhere else, probably cheaper." Anyways, long story short, he says he could do it a lot cheaper. I don't know about $500, but a lot cheaper. So super happy about that. We're gonna get that done. And he said it could take 1 to 2 days, depending on when the part comes in. I thought the part was already ordered. I guess not. So, but as soon as I dropped off the car, he started making phone calls and trying to get it in as soon as possible. And on top of that, he diagnosed it again and didn't even charge me. So I was like, okay. As soon as I heard diagnosis, I was like, I don't know, no, don't diagnose it. It's like, no, please. And he's like, no, it's free of charge. I just want to make sure what we're doing is, it's for sure the alternator. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I was like, I don't want to keep paying for diagnostics and to find out it's the alternator. I know it's the alternator, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, super cool staff, super cool place. Right there, right down here in LA. It's right outside LA. It's like Burbank. It's like 15 minutes down the road from like the LA Zoo, which is actually I was gonna go do the LA Zoo when I dropped off the car, but I was like, I'll do LA Zoo. LA Zoo, you want more time. You want to get there earlier to see the animals and stuff. If I get in there now, you won't even see them. Anyways, I am rambling. I'm killing battery time, but we're gonna get to the next museum. Just want to get you guys a heads up on the car situation. So yeah, might be down here for a few more days. I told them I'm good till Wednesday, so we'll see. But anyways, this is all freelance to walk around. You know what? I think they might actually close the gate. I'm not sure. There's a gate at the entrance here. They might go up and close it. So actually, let's finish up here because I'm not sure how they do things around here. So, but this is really beautiful. I wish. What? No, there's a little walkway over here, but I wish I could have got here earlier. It's okay though. I'm glad to be here and check this out. A little experience. It's just crazy to wrap your head around. Like, really think about it. Like, there's an active tar pit. Okay, there's one here, and I see there's another one over there. So there's a couple of them. It's just insane, to have an active tar pit right here in the middle of LA. So pretty interesting, man. Definitely nothing's living in this little pond here. You think it's like a pond, but it's tar. It's straight tar. So a little bit of water on top because water floats on top of the tar, of course. But that's pretty crazy. So they're building some type of structure over here next to the tar pits. I'm not sure. It's definitely on the same land, so I'm not sure if they're expanding or what. This is a huge project. But this is pretty cool. Look at a saber-toothed cat. Really big kitty. Okay, so you are here. Where I'm looking at is the huge thing they're building here. It's all over here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Okay, so pits 3 and 4. 61, 67 Ice Age time capsules. And another big pit over here. This is the huge one. That's what's right in front of me right now. And then Hardly Ice Age survivors. There's another little pit, looks maybe over here. Oh, another pit over here. So there's a bunch of little pits around, and then observation pit. Oh, let's go check that out. That's what I wanted to go do. Oh man, that's a far walk. that would be cool to see. Let's start walking. Old Captain Allen, man. Hancock. Looks like you got some tar on your nose. Yeah, and if you look, there's actually active tar places around the grass. So it just comes up to the ground. That's give you a little fair warning, you know, like, hey, careful, there's tar. This whole area is active with tar. But it is a really beautiful park. As you can see, people walking through this. I don't think they close the gates because there's a lot of people just walking around in here having picnics and tanning and whatnot. Okay, this might be another research center. There's a bunch of signs that says staff only. Oh, pay line for Japanese art. Okay. Maybe it's not. I have no idea. This is interesting. So wherever there's cones, that's where tar is actively coming up through the ground. That's pretty crazy, man. So they have another active tar spot over here where it's just constantly coming through the ground. It's not a huge pit, but it's still in a pretty big area. So this is part of the project. Millions of new fossils found. So they dig it up, put it in this little boxes, I guess, like crates, clean it up. It's crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. All right, here's pit 9. Doesn't look too active, but there's still a lot of tar in there. You don't want to step in that. Ah, closed today. That would have been cool, man. That would have been cool. Okay, well. Yeah, well. Okay, what is this? This is another huge museum over here. There's a giant rock. Check this out. I don't know if this is the museum I'm looking for. I gotta look it up. But anyways, I wanted to see the Oscars museum where it shows a bunch of like movies, props and stuff like that, and I think that'd be kind of cool. But what is this? This is very interesting. Alright, so it's a huge boulder. You can kind of walk down there. Huh. Alright, well, we were running out of time, so I gotta figure things out. Or, yeah, because I definitely want to get into another museum before the day's over. I don't want to have to pay another $60, $70 to come out here for another, museum. So, might as well do it now while I'm out here. I don't know, guys, whatever's being built here is gonna be huge. Some crazy huge museum. Huh. Okay, this is a LACMA museum. I think it's like a Los Angeles County Art Museum. Yeah, we're gonna skip this one though because I want to get to the Oscars one. But I think this one would be cool though. Don't get me wrong, this one looks like it definitely looks interesting. Huh. Okay, I have seen this, I think in movies, or maybe in a YouTube video, but this definitely looks familiar. Where have I seen this from? I'm sure you guys have seen these somewhere in something. It's a bunch of like street lamps. They're just sitting out here. That's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, I was looking at this building over here and I was like, that looks like the Academy, Oscars Academy Museum, and it's literally right next door. Everything's right here. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, I just looked up on Google and I'm like, oh, it's literally right here. Well, this is cool. It'll save me some Uber money because I was going to Uber to the next museum. It's literally right here. So there's this huge dome right next door. Dome. Yeah, right next door. And so it's like $20 to get in. So worth it though. So worth it. We're doing this. Okay, this LA County Art Museum is huge. Definitely got to come back here and try it out sometime. It looks like it's just continuously growing. So this is the huge dome I saw. What is this? Look at these shock absorber things. Probably for earthquake or something? I'm not sure, but this is what I saw. I'm pretty sure this is part of the Oscars Museum. Yep, this is it. Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. Oh, man, I've been seeing people do videos on this, and I'm like, I gotta get in there. I have to get in here. All right, so we got $25 to get in. It's now 6:21 or 5:21, sorry, and it closes about 40 minutes. He said he recommended me to do a second floor. That's where everything's at. So take the escalator upstairs and go check this out. This This is cool, man. Got my wristband ready to go. Let's do it. All right, second floor. Bing. Oh, I could have taken the escalator, I guess. Never mind. It's very desolate in here, man. Very quiet. But behind these walls, a world of movie history. All right. Oh, I see. All right. Oh my gosh. What is this? Okay. Boys in the Hood. Always hard. All right. Some pictures of all the areas. Okay, I thought it was to be a little more. This is just one. Academy Award room. Huh. What is this? Barry Jenkins? Not sure what we're looking at here. Someone's award. All the Academy Award winners. Oh, someone's dress here. Oh, Steven Spielberg. Wow. That's great. Okay, I don't think this is the right floor because this is not what I saw in videos. So, we're going to keep looking. Oh my gosh, this is the set from The Godfather. Wow, this is where he sat. That is crazy. I saw it, as soon as I saw it, I was like, Godfather? That is cool. It's just business. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Oh, is this all The Godfather? No. Oh, it is. It is. He had like a piece of cotton in his mouth to make him look like a little, you know. He already had a hard time talking with it in his mouth. Pretty funny. Oh, there it is. That's how they did it. It's a mouthpiece, not cotton. I think it was cotton at once, but then they changed it to that maybe. Pretty interesting stuff, man. Oh my gosh, this is the horse head they found in the bed. I thought it was a real horse head from what I heard, but I guess no, they didn't. It's just, maybe not, huh? The Italian American restaurant. It was the restaurant that they owned, I think, in the first one. Yeah, this is the first movie. All right, so now we're gonna go. I believe this is the third floor. Maybe that was the first floor. I'm confused. I don't know. But we're going up another one. This one looks like the Stories of Cinema, Hollywood Land, the Oscars Experience. This looks like the right floor I should have been on in the first place. Of course. And the Netflix Experience. Alright, so let's try this one. Interesting. Okay, so this is all the different movie companies, production companies: Paramount, Columbia, RKO, United Artists, Warner Brothers, Universal, big one, Metro Golden Mayer, and Fox. No Disney. What? Okay, so that's all that's in here. Okay, apparently I missed the main door, which is this one down here. So the Oscars Experience is basically like, it just simulates you winning an Oscar, and the experience gets sent to your email. It's an extra thing you got to pay for. An experience. The Rolex Gallery. All right, let's check this out. What is this? My goodness. So this is the main gallery. The guy said, definitely check this out. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of cinema this is. But it's very interesting. Okay, not sure what kind of cinema I just walked into. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. We just went from there to Disney, and we found Wall-E. Okay, if I had to pick a Disney character or Pixar character in this matter that fits me, I'd say it's Wall-E. Some of you may think Goofy. But that's I don't know. I think I can relate to Wall-E. Wall-E. Oh look, they got a whole wall of Wall-E. Oh whole set down here for when they made, I'm not sure what movie this is, but it's, that's pretty cool. Right here. It's Jiminy Cricket. See, I speak Disney, and then they have Disney. Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. Okay, this is calling my name. We gotta go in here and check this out. Oh, Dr. Jekyll. That's cool, man. Looks so real. This is all from American Werewolf. Oh my gosh, this is it. We found it. What is this? Is this Matrix? Is this? No. Who's this? It is Matrix. It's Morpheus. Morpheus. It's gotta be Morpheus. Yep. The Matrix. It's Morpheus time. Harley Quinn. How you doing? Say hi to your mom for me. This is some of her weapons. Good night. Oh my gosh, I just watched this movie for the first time, Interstellar. That is cool, man. Really good movie. It's pretty sad, but it's good. What? Captain America's shield? That is cool. Iron Man's helmet. This is cool, man. It's so dope. Oh, what? The gauntlet. Iron Man's gauntlet. This is so cool. Yep. Dude, this is from the movie Spaceships. If you have not seen this movie, you're missing out. This is 1977? Okay, so these robots, or sorry, spaceships float around, and they made baby spaceships, and it was such a cool movie, man. I'm pretty sure it's that movie, yeah. It is so cool. Good movie. Star Wars. There's the mask. Yep. 70. What's his name again? Finn. Finn wore that mask. And there's the melted mask. That is cool, dude. What else we got in here? These little characters are funny. And of course we have the lightsaber. CP3PO. Okay, this is pretty cool. Spider-Man. I think this is from the oh, this is the newer ones because it's got the web shooters on the wrist. Huh. Gremlins. Okay, so just got word it's closing in 10 minutes, so we gotta hurry up and get through this. That is cool. The spaceship from Star Wars. These remind me of those from the oil refineries. Sometimes you see them out there. But look what else they have here, dude. This is, what is this? I don't understand. What is this? I don't know. Some big bug. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko. This is a dark room. It absorbs sound. This is kind of creepy, man. Super dark in here. Anyways, we're gonna make our way out. Well, that's pretty much it up here. Got the Bristol can from Jurassic Park over there. And then Thor's hammer right here. Yeah, a couple things. It's pretty cool though. Alright, so there is more upstairs, but they're closing the facility down. So, going back to the first floor. Well, let's come back and definitely explore this more. This was still a cool experience. Not bad for 25 bucks, I guess. Just want to get in here and check it out. Yeah, been seeing lots of YouTube videos on this. And of course, it comes up on my feed now on Instagram because I mentioned it. But but overall, pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Check this out. It's how they kind of reminds me of Disneyland. It's a birds flying. Yeah, I made my way down to the bottom floor. It just closed, so we're just gonna do some last minute exploring. Look at this thing. You see through the hole. Whoa. Pretty cool. And then there's another one. You just take this and spin it. You look at the girl does a jump rope. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. A little shadow wall here. It's a projector. I don't know. Well, that was pretty cool though. Got to experience a little bit. Definitely have to come back again and do a little more thorough exploring. But yeah, see what else we can get into. See what else is down here. Okay, I have a feeling the Walt Disney Museum is around here somewhere. Interesting enough, they have the Walt Disney Company Piazza right here. This is kind of crazy how they have it's like it's on bags. Building on bags. Still don't understand it, but huh. Alright, so I just spent some time on trying to find something to do. There's a couple of options, places to eat. Don't need these on anymore. As far as shakies, I was looking at tiki bars, a couple cool museums, but that might be for tomorrow's episode. I was also thinking about doing the LA Zoo, which I'm really a big fan of. I've been there once. It's a really cool experience. So I might just do that tomorrow and then hop into a museum tomorrow as well. Plus, being a member of the Oakland Zoo, I think I get half off on the LA Zoo, which is really cool. So yeah, I might as well do that. And then take an Uber to a museum. Might do the Sony tour, the Sony Studio tour, which is, or actually no, Paramount Studio tour. That's a fun experience. I don't know if you can record or not. I'm gonna go check it out though. See if there's any openings tomorrow. It's a lot of fun, so why not? And tomorrow, the day of this recording, today, hopefully we hear something today, by the end of today, that my car's done. So maybe we'll leave Wednesday morning. That'll be Wednesday morning. So, yeah, just want to do that. And yeah, so like I said, a couple options we're gonna go to. Just gonna eat something really quick and then head back to the hotel. So yeah, so far not a bad day. Just been pretty chill. Yeah, I think there's still plenty of more to see in this building, because this whole building is the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. So, and then there's this thing. Like I said, I don't know what this is. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna hop on an Uber and then go explore. Okay, I found a pretty interesting place to eat at. I just thought of it. I think we're gonna have some fun with this one. By the way, that's a car museum. Really cool car museum. That's one I'd like to get to. Peterson's Car Museum. A lot of cool cars from movies and stuff like that. I think I've been in that actually a long time ago. It's been a long time, but definitely gonna go check that out again. It's been a while. It was a beautiful night in LA. Anyways, yeah, waiting for my Uber. I can't wait to show you guys where we're eating at. Alright, got dropped off by Uber. We are here, our next destination. Check this out, guys. What? Look at Trejos Tacos. You guys know this guy. I thought I'd give it a try. And, dude, it is dead here. I thought it would be busy. I looked it up, open 24 hours. So, yeah, we're giving this place a try. Hopefully it's good. Breakfast, burritos, tacos, and quesadilla open at 8 a.m. I don't know. Online it said 24 hours, so we're gonna go inside and check this out. All right, let's see if he's here. Maybe he'll hook it up with the burrito. Just kidding. But yeah, I thought this place would be cracking though, and the videos I see online, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those nights. All right, so far the horchata looks amazing, amazeballs, and he's everywhere. I found out also the reason why it's slow is because there's a Dodgers game tonight. So usually on especially on Mondays too, and Dodger night, nobody is here. So sweet, got the house to myself. Oh my gosh, the horchata is good. Oh yeah, it's even got cinnamon in it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I got the surf and turf burrito coming right up. Look at this guy. Isn't he a happy guy? Okay, here we go. Surf and turf. It's a decent sized burrito. Not too bad. All right, let's check this. Let's eat. Oh my god. This is good. This is good. All right. We gotta put. Well, first off, we gotta put lime on it. Oh yeah. And then hot sauce. This is so good. This is so good. I'm sorry, but this was an eat in camera worthy burrito. I had to do it. This is good. And it's got shrimp. It's like a kicking shrimp, Cajun shrimp with steak in there, rice, pico de gallo, cheese. Oh my gosh, it's just, you take a bite and it literally melts in your mouth. This is good. So good. Well, that was good. I really enjoyed it. You know, for a minute there, I was sitting there just relaxing, hanging out, playing on my phone for a little bit. And it got really crowded. Every table was full of people. I don't know if I just came out at the right time or what, but it definitely got busy. Trejos Tacos. It is now 9:11, literally. Out here just waiting for my Uber now. Gonna head back to the hotel and then call it a night. Well, got dropped off. Back to the hotel. Home sweet home. Let's go. Welcome back to the hotel, everybody. It's been a wonderful night. Oh man, that burrito was amazing. It's crazy enough. I pulled up. I was expecting it to be like, because you only see videos online of these places, and it was just, well, some places online that go viral. This place was like super busy in the videos I saw, so I was like, well, hopefully I can get a spot. And I pull up and there's like nobody there. I was like, is this place even open still? And then, you know, sure enough, I just talked to staff like, yeah, it's just Monday night and there's a Dodgers game going on, and I think there's a Dodgers game. That's what he said. But yeah, so cool. I was like, right on. And I was like, maybe the food is not that good. Maybe it was just overly hyped because it's, you know, Trejos is I don't know how to roll my valve, whatever you want to call it, my tongue. I don't know if it was overhyped because it's his restaurant, but I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. You know, the food looked good, so figured I'd try it out. And good thing I did, because man, that was actually pretty good. I know there's some other good Mexican restaurants. There was actually another lobster truck I want to try out that my friend Ruben sent to me. Or no, Daniel sent to me. Ruben and Daniel have been sending me food places all day. Daniel sent to me, and oh my gosh, it's like a really good lobster spot out of a truck. And they have lobster grilled cheese, lobster mac and cheese, lobster sandwiches. Oh my god, there's this like butter all over it. was like, oh, I'm going to that. And I looked it up, and I wasn't trying to spend too much money throughout the day with using Uber and stuff like that, because from here, well, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but yeah, there's some food places I want to try, but that place was only a mile away. The machete guys, Trejos I call them Trejos, place was only like a mile away. But it's funny is that I was gonna walk there, but it said it would take me almost an hour and a half to walk there, and I'm like, what? But it showed a mile and a half away, so I was like, I might as well just use Uber, and it was like $8 for Uber, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, the biggest part of today, because I don't want to Uber everywhere. It's really actually adding up. But the biggest hit today was going from this hotel to Anaheim, or close to Anaheim, which was like an hour drive, and that cost me $90-something with tip. I try to tip decent because I've been an Uber driver before. Not driver, I did Uber Eats, but I do know, and I do understand that tips mean a lot, and it goes a long way. It's like you guys kind of in a way tipped me, and it goes. I'm passing it along basically, so it's kind of nice. But that's the way I think of it, But so other than that, the Uber ride from the shop to the museum. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. From the museum, that was only like $20, which is not bad. $20, and then from the museum to the taco place was like $8 or $10. So about $30 total. So $130 total in Uber rides today. So not too bad. I was like, man, I was trying to think like 2 extra nights with all the Uber driving. I'm adding it all up, and is it gonna be more than the $2,000 that I was gonna spend originally for the alternator? But then again, it's I'm down here making more videos and having more fun, creating more content for you guys, and putting more stuff out there. So it's a give take thing, and I know I'm not gonna make a lot of money off these videos just from the ads playing on them. But it's something back, which is nice. It's something I can get returned back for putting out work. And it is kind of a job. The way I look at it, it's a fun job though, and I really really enjoy finding these places and trying out these places and putting it out to the world and taking you guys along with me and just having fun with you. And it's just amazing. And I love all you guys' comments and like talking to you guys, getting to know you guys, and I could be I'm supposed to be home right now, back home, and I'd be sitting there like, oh, I'm going into work tomorrow, and basically not knowing what to do, and so it is kind of nice to have an idea of like, hey, I'm gonna go back out and what else do I want to explore, what else do I want to do, and that's really cool about I'm rambling again. What's really cool down here is that a lot of museums and zoos and stuff like that, they're not that much money. It's not that expensive as opposed to the theme parks, which can add up. But I do have the season passes, which does help. It does help. So anyways, enough of me rambling, but I had a good day, and tomorrow we're gonna have a good day. Hopefully the car gets done. He said possibly tomorrow. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I probably did, but what's really nice is the shop, the staff, I was mentioning it. I think I maybe got sidetracked or something earlier today. But the shop wants to charge me about $800. He did say he's going to try to get the part for a little bit cheaper. Super cool staff, man. This guy is awesome. I told him how much the other shop wanted to charge, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's insane. I was like, yeah, does that sound right? He goes, no. And I was like, well, it couldn't be that hard to do, right? Well, he called me up later when I was at the museum and said that it is the distributor. He didn't charge me for the diagnostics, so that's good. But he did confirm it's the alternator, which we all know. And then from there, he said the work that's going to be needed to be done would include taking the radiator out. I guess I mean I'm not gonna say he's lying, but I mean I guess that's part of the job. For some reason, some of the part of the radiator hoses or something that's in the way has to come out to get to the alternator. So yeah, he said 4.5 hours of work, so not too bad. And I'm still only getting charged about $800. He said, at total cost. He before he even did the work, he told me the total cost, which was, you know, so it's good. How much it's gonna cost? About just under $900. So a lot better than the $2,000 I was gonna pay. And even then, I still think I'm saving money from all the Ubers and the Uber rides and the 2 extra nights I spent here. So for 2 extra nights, it was $350 with tax and fees and everything. So $350 plus the 130 I spent today on Uber. So it's still not that bad. Still saving some money. So and thank goodness for AAA, I have the free tows. I have 1 more free tow for the year. So knock on wood, I don't, you know, have any more car issues, hopefully. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why I bought a new car, is because I didn't want to have any issues. But here we are. So it is what it is, you know, that's part of life. And someone left a comment too. Do I recommend renting a car or taking my own personal car? And honestly, like I said earlier, as many times I've driven down here, I've only rented a car a few times. And out of all the times I've driven my personal car, this is only the 2nd time I've had an issue. And both times is alternator. The first time was a screw, like a bolt that was holding on the bracket to the alternator that broke, and I thought it was the alternator that was bad. I ended up buying another alternator. Anyways, yeah, we ended up replacing it, fixing it there at AutoZone at like 11 o'clock at night, and got us back on the road. This was like years ago, and got us to Disneyland the next day. And that whole trip, I wish I was vlogging it then. There was a bunch of stuff to that whole trip. Anyways. Yeah. What a mess that one was. But yeah. Anyways, guys, it is 11 o'clock at night. I gotta edit this video, get this out for you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't know what tomorrow we're gonna do. I'm kind of thinking a zoo, LA Zoo, or Sony Pictures, or Paramount Pictures. My gosh, I can't even think right now. The Paramount Pictures backlots, like studio tour. Oh my god, studio tour. So there's a couple more studio tours I want to do, which is not too bad. Oh, that was the other thing. Oh my gosh, yes, the trip from the taco place to here, $50. So it does kind of add up. It's $50. It wasn't too bad, like the $90 I was spending, but it adds up. So I'm probably gonna end up spending another $40-50 going back out to LA tomorrow to some places. Plus, Six Flags is right down the road from here, so I do need to get to Six Flags. I do want to vlog that. Oh, Hurricane Harbor, I can hop in there too. So there's all kinds of ideas, man. If I was down here, man, I could make so many videos, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't live down here. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Somewhere in the middle between Northern and Southern California, that'd be nice. But as we all know, there's not much in between Northern and Southern California to be living in, I guess. So, as you know, my brother kind of lives in between Northern and Southern California. It's not much out there. But, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I love you guys all. I really do. You guys are most positive people, and you guys are very, very inspiring me to, like, just keep pushing. And I love doing this. And I never imagined being, having this many subscribers or, followers, or whatever you want to call it, you guys, fans, good friends. You guys are, like, really supportive core group of people that I really I love, and it's been awesome. So anyways, I don't want to get my feelings but get all in there, but yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. My name's Eldon. Have a good night, guys. Love you guys all. Bye. All right, quick tour of the room really fast. Just want to show you guys. No, just kidding. No, this is the last part. I just want to show you. This is where I do my editing. Yeah, just kind of sit here in the light, do my editing. Yeah, we'll see if I do an intro this time. I'm gonna try to mess around with it a little bit. Maybe. This has already been a long video, so maybe not. Anyways, guys. All right. Good night.